My name is... What? My name is... Who? My name is...
What's going on? What's going on, Patriots? You just locked in the Hood Politics where we always keep it 100. I'm your host, Jay. Y'all already know on this channel we cut straight through that BS and get straight to the issues and the policies that hit us close to home. We talk about everything from elections to national debates all the way up to political podcasts. We throw some pop culture and comedy in every once in a while because y'all know my motto, all politics all the time. I give you brain rot. That's why I do it, so you don't have to. Look, we keeping it rolling, man. We keeping it rolling. You know what? I didn't do it on my last video, so I'm gonna do it. We start each and every one of them off sending out our thoughts and prayers, man. And we gonna keep in our thoughts and prayers the Nolan Wells family, man. I know people gonna be like, hey, yeah, but I feel the same way. But she lost her baby boy, man. No matter how she's acting and what's going on, she lost her baby boy. So we gonna keep them in our prayers, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm back with a round two, man. Officer Tatum versus 20 idiots. You know what I'm saying? Uh, this is a lie they've been telling everybody about how the Republican Party flipped, how the Democrats and the Republicans flipped. And that is such the most BS I ever heard, man. I'm going to try to keep this one. I got a little wild on the last video, so I'm going to try to keep this one a little more family friendly and a little more respectful for my older patriots and my Christian patriots who don't want to hear all that yada, yada, yada mess. But this is the lie that they've been spreading. Like, and how do you believe something is stupid? Like, no, seriously, how do you believe something is stupid? A group of people, two group of people, they just flipped ideas. Oh, you know what? I'm tired of being racist, so I ain't gonna be racist no more. You know what? I ain't been racist, so it's time to be racist. I don't. How do y'all? How did y'all fall for that? And this part right here. Listen, and this is a teacher. You see what I'm saying? This is a teacher right here. Let's jump right into this, man. That just pissed me off remembering that this fool is a teacher.
2, 1.
Hey, how you? Hi. So I'd like to talk about Trump and the Republicans, not specifically on Trump, but focusing upon the history of the Republican Party because he's just the latest iteration of that. Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
So the Republican Party has a proven track record of giving platforms to sellouts who promote a message that harms Black people.
Who is that? Who is the sellout that you give me an example?
Well, there are actually quite a few, but I'll start with the
Wait, hold on,
earliest
let's start with this
example.
premise. The first Black legislators,
Right.
or the first Black people in Congress,
Right.
House of Representatives, were all Republicans.
Right. So let me explain that to you.
Is that a fact pattern?
Right. Yes. So basically what happened is the last of the radical Republicans, which was a segment of the Republican Party that passed the 14th Amendment, all of the amendments that gave Black people the right to vote and ensured that slaves would not be disenfranchised. He died in August 11th.
No. Black people, I mean,
Right.
Republicans
Let me explain.
unanimously voted.
He died in 1868.
Republicans.
Wait, what did he just say? I gotta go back a quick second because I was looking at my phone, paying attention to something else. Sorry about that. We're gonna have to go back. We'll kick it up right here.
After they left, the Republican Party constructed an oligarchy, which we called the Gilded Age, and in which we saw the fate of Black people decline. Black home ownership decline. Black voting decline.
I hope they fact check you on
all
this.
of that.
The Republicans unanimously voted.
No, not after that.
Let me the Republicans unanimously.
Let's read this fact check. The radical Republicans were a faction of the Republican Party during the Civil War and the Reconstruction, committed to abolishing slavery and securing civil and political rights, including voting rights for Black men. They did not disappear in 1868, although their influence declined during the early 1870s. Some remained active into the mid-1870s. Did y'all? I don't understand that fact check. I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. I don't. I don't understand that fact check right there. But it sounds like so. It sounds like from what I read, it sounds like Officer Tatum is right because it say the radical Republicans were a faction of the Republican Party during the Civil War and Reconstruction, committed to abolishing slavery and securing civil and political rights, including voting rights for black men. So what is he talking about?
Unanimously voted for the 13th, 14th, and 15th
Yes,
Amendment.
under the leadership of the radical Republicans, and they
the
were
Republicans
progressives.
unanimously voted for the Civil Rights
Yes,
Act.
and then after the radical Republicans left, they stopped doing that.
When did the radical Republicans leave? You saying the radical Republicans?
1868, the last person
1860,
died.
that's
Yes.
not true.
It is 100% true.
Because
Now,
the
but wait,
Republicans unanimously
let me
voted
get back to what
for
I
the
was
Civil
saying.
Rights
Let me
Act.
get back to what I
No,
was
no, no.
saying.
The Republicans unanimously voted for the Civil Rights
You're
Act.
bulldozing and you're steamrolling
No,
because
is
you
that
don't want to
true?
hear what I have to
No, no.
say.
Let's
Listen-
quantify that point.
Listen, brother.
The Republicans
Listen to
unanimously
what I
vote
have
for
to
the
say.
Civil Rights Act.
Listen to what I have to
Why
say
won't you
that
answer
you
that
can
question?
respond to it, okay?
Why won't you answer that question?
Booker T. Washington was fated by the white racist establishment. He had tea at Windsor Castle by Queen Victoria. He met Susan B. Anthony. He was allowed to create the Tuskegee Institute because he was promoting this myth of personal responsibility,
It wasn't
which
a
harms
myth.
black people.
The most
Yes,
successful
it is.
documented
No.
black
No.
man who lifted so many black people
No.
from poverty to success was Booker T. Washington.
No,
The Tuskegee
he did
Institute
not. Jim
was
Crow,
incredible for black success in
the
America.
institutionalization of Jim Crow was a direct result of his
No,
false
it's
message.
not. What was his false message?
His message
Personal
was that
responsibility?
black people were not fit to participate in the political process.
not true.
Because slavery had set them backwards.
Where do
and
you
so
see
all of
that
the
Booker
black
T. Washington mentioned
congressmen,
that?
it's in his book.
You saying he mentioned that black people were not fit to
Yes,
participate
that
in
is
the
the whole
No, it's
thesis of
not.
Up From Slavery.
No, it's
Did
not.
you read the book?
I did not read the book.
There you go. Then you don't know
Well,
what you're talking
I
about.
know other.
Let me tell you
I
something,
know
brother.
other
I am
things.
a history teacher.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
I teach in the public school
Let me
system.
finish what I'm
You
saying.
are uneducated.
Let me finish what I'm saying. You cannot
you don't
teach
know
in the
what you're
public.
And see, this is what I'm talking about. He said he teaching the public school system. And okay, what he said right there about Booker T. Washington, I read the fact check. That is true. He did say that. Who cares? I don't. You know what I'm saying? I want to address this whole lie thing he talking about right now on why the black people, on why our home ownership and everything went down. Everything he's saying is a lie, and y'all can fact check me on this. You see what I'm saying? See, when the Civil War ended, Abraham Lincoln, and he had what, about 400,000 freedmen. You know what I'm saying? Slaves that he freed. You know what I'm saying? So one of his general, I can't think of his name. It started with a T. I can't think of his general, but he put in special order. He went to Lincoln and say, "Hey, we got these freedmen. They help us fight. We can't leave them out here like this." You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take 400,000 acres of all the land that we took from the South, and we're gonna get them 40 acres in the mule. Hence, that's where 40 acres in the mule came from. You see what I'm saying? But then Abraham Lincoln got assassinated, and for some dumbass reason, he decided that he wanted to put Andrew Johnson, a war racist Democrat, as his vice president. And when Andrew Johnson stepped up after Abraham Lincoln was assassinated, he overturned Special Order number 15 and sent the feds and the white people to go get their land back from our people, bro, with guns. So all this crap he talking about on radical Republicans and that's what happened to the black community. No, bro. And I'm assuming that if Abraham Lincoln wouldn't have got assassinated and all of the slaves got freed, I would assume we'd have had generational wealth. But the Democrat Party decided that I don't care if they free or not. Go get y'all land back. And these are the people y'all constantly vote for. So please miss me with that BS, bro. With your fake facts and your fake. How is these people? These are the people that's teaching our kids, bro. Lying, bro. Everything I'm damn near everything 50. I can say 50 to 60% of the shit that I learned in history and in school was a damn lie. A lie, bro. And here this fool is constantly teaching these lies.
Talking about.
If you're telling me that Republicans did not unanimously vote for the 13th, 14th, 15th Amendment and the Civil Rights Act.
You are being given.
You cannot tell me you're a teacher if you are not, and you do not understand.
You are
Wait,
lying
guys,
about
do
the
not
historical
talk over
record.
each other. We can't hear anything either you were saying.
He's not allowing me to make a single point.
Because I'm making points.
No, because you're afraid.
Of what?
Of the truth.
I just explained to you.
He's soft as hell. He's not allowing me to make a single point. Mommy, please tell him be quiet. He's talking over me because you lying. And you a history teacher.
When you earn a living off of lies, you are afraid of the truth.
Give me a lie that I've told.
The idea that Republican policies benefited black people, and that is not true.
I just gave you Republican policies.
No, let me give you an example.
Give me examples that they've hurt black people.
I'll give you an example. During the Hoover administration, 43% of the black people who were employed in domestic work. And the reason for that is because they were shut out of truly gainful employment. And the segment who was hurt the most were black men. Black women could get jobs as maids and things of that sort. But black men, any job that gave them the opportunity for social dignity, value, and worth, they were systematically denied. And a lot of it had to do with Booker T. Washington's message. Now, guess what?
Booker T. Washington's message
has been harmful.
That I have.
You have not read the book.
I've read portions of his message.
No, read the whole book.
I will read the whole book. But you cannot sit here and tell me that Booker T. Washington's message was disenfranchising to black people.
And guess what?
That's not true.
Guess what he acknowledges in his book?
So the Tuskegee Institute was detrimental to black people.
Guess what he said?
No. Was the Tuskegee
Yes, it was. And let me tell you why.
People?
He acknowledged that the people in Tuskegee, Alabama, the white community there, only allowed him to create that institute because he assured them he would not be teaching them anything that would lift them out of domestic status, anything that pertained to higher education, any knowledge of their history, or just the humanities, anything that white people took for granted in normal universities. It was designed to keep black people oppressed. That was the point.
Up from slavery. Booker T. Washington had a message of black success and personal accountability and responsibility.
And
he did not depend on the government to do the things that black people could already do.
Yes, he did deny on the government.
He did not.
Yes,
he did not make his mission and his plan to say that black people should depend on the government.
This is the lie for everybody who is listening to me. The lie is that black people should focus solely upon family and their economic status and ignore agitations for social.
Did y'all just hear that? Did y'all just hear that, man? What is wrong with my people? What is wrong with you? That is exactly what we supposed to be focused on. All that feeling crap, that's for you wussies. You know what I'm saying? That's for you wussies. You wussies want to stay in y'all feelings and be all in y'all little feelings, and other than that, we want to get money and uplift our family and try to earn some generational wealth and not cry about it and beg for it and try to get some reparations that we already had, and the people that y'all support and vote for took it away from our ancestors twice. The second time they flew planes and dropped fire bombs on Black Wall Street and burned all of that to the ground. And these are the people you constantly vote for. So, I mean, like I say, I don't know why Officer Tatum would even belittle himself to even come on this show with these idiots. At least if he was going to get some idiots, if he was going to come on this show, it should have been some idiots of his same stature, like, Don Lemon or Joy Reid. These are just plain nobody idiots, man. He's just wasting his time and breath talking to these dummies, man. Like, seriously, bro, this dude is stupid, and the chick before that was stupid. All of them dumb, bro. Like, all 20 of them dumb.
Doing is
social
prioritizing.
equality. No,
It's
and he actually
prioritizing
says,
the family,
he actually says in that
personal
book
responsibility.
that agitations for social equality are the extremist folly because black people are not prepared to be social equals to white people. He actually says that
That's
has
not-
been the
that's not a
program of the
pejorative.
Republican Party
That-
ever since
first
then.
of all, that's a lie.
And now, guess what else
That's a
happened?
lie.
So, after
Why did the Democrats have, until Cory Booker recently, had the longest filibuster against the Civil Rights Act?
Right, I'll tell you
The
why.
longest in history,
So basically, what
besides the
happened
recent one.
is prior to that act, there were a number of Dixiecrats who were the inheritors,
Racist Democrats.
I'll tell you, the inheritors of slavery, chattel slavery, and then the Jim Crow era that
Racist
took its
Democrats.
place. Guess what? After those acts, the voting
Right.
Rights
You
Act
see
and
how
Civil
he
Rights
don't
Act
want to.
were
He don't want to
passed.
say that.
Guess
Unanimously by
what?
Republicans.
You see what I'm saying? These people are they are in a fucking cult. Excuse me, but they are in a cult. He don't even want to say Democrats. He don't even want to say it because he know that he's a damn lie.
There was a 20 to 30% shift away from the Democratic Party into the Republican Party. And then, surprisingly, Nixon begins his war on drugs, which is a part of his law and order program. And guess what happens? Black people become 6 to 7 times higher to be arrested for drug abuse versus white people. They are mass incarcerating us, and it is directly tied to Republican policy.
No, it's
Okay, we
not.
have to
Let me-
pause here. We have to pause.
I didn't know that the 93 crime bill was a Republican policy. And nobody forced me to sell dope, bro. I did that because I wanted that fast money. Nobody forces nobody, now one of us, to get out there in them streets and live that type of street life. That's a choice we make. It was a dumbass choice, a dangerous choice. Some made it out, some didn't. I was one of the lucky ones. But nobody forced me. I had a mom and a dad at home. I was just surrounded by a bunch of influential idiots who had a lot of flashy stuff that I wanted really quick. See, I wasn't hungry. I had food in the house. My mom and my dad worked. And I still ran the streets and sold dope and hit the penitentiary in every state I went to except this one. That was a choice. Just like they had a choice back then. Just like we got choices now. You see what I'm saying? It ain't nobody, no Republican, not Nixon, not no Republican, bro, put a gun to one of them ninjas' head and told him, here, take this pack, go get that money, man. Or turn out these beautiful black women and put them on crack and then turn them into hoes and make them sell their body. Nobody forced them to do that. That's what they did on their own. You want to know why? Because we greedy by nature. We wanted that money, and we wanted that fast money, and we wanted that status, that dumbass status of being a pimp or being a dope boy or a gangbanger or a stepper. You know what I'm saying? Look, we finna wrap this up, man. We finna wrap this up. Because I'm tired of these stupids. I don't even think I'm going to do another one either. I'm losing my voice. Excuse me.
Here, you have been voted out by the majority. Thank you so much.
You know what? Perfect time. And they voted this stupid ass out, man. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that hit that notification bell so y'all know when I drop a new video. Follow me on TikTok. Hood Politic 5.1, all my TikTok Hood Politic family over there. It's time to invade YouTube. I need y'all over here. Get these subscription up. Let's get it popping, man. We got to be over here so they can't censor us. They can, but not as they don't do it like TikTok. Y'all already know. This your boy Jay from Hood Politics checking in, and I'm checking out, y'all. Y'all know how we do it.
I denounce you in the name of Jesus. Every devil gotta flee. You don't have no reason. I'm bold as a lion. I don't fear no evil. Blood of Jesus on me. I'm covered. I'm